So, where shall we begin?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the worst cons pushed by the cosmetics and fashion industry.
Are luxury labels selling a European fantasy? Here's more on what's really going on.
Number 10. 24-karat gold beauty products.
I love gold. The look of it, the taste of it, the smell of it, the texture.
Having precious metals infused into your everyday products may seem like the height of luxury. If anything, however, it's the exact opposite. Gold has been found to have anti-inflammatory properties, but has primarily been used to treat arthritis rather than skin concerns.
But it has so many side effects, and it needs to be monitored so closely that sometimes the benefit outweighs, or the risk outweighs the benefit. So they're not using it as much nowadays.
While it could have some positive effects on issues like redness or acne, there's no proof that it's better than any other antioxidant already on the market. So while using gold products will give your face a bit of a glowing effect, they won't do anything for you in the grand scheme of things. There are plenty of other options like vitamin C and green tea that are just as effective and far less expensive.
It contains high concentration of polyphenols. Now, polyphenols itself is great for internal health and great for your skin's health.
Number 9. Influencer gifting and paid reviews.
Is that what I look like?
What a dork.
But actually, I'm a business that makes millions of dollars exploiting the authenticity of YouTube. Speaking of which, I love this stuff because of the way it makes me money every time I say that.
The continued popularity of social media has led to web-based moguls taking on the role of QVC. Despite clear guidelines from the Federal Trade Commission stating that ads, gifted products, and sponsorship must be disclosed, prominent TikTokers have promoted items without doing so.
If an influencer is making an endorsement in a video, the disclosure should be right in the video and not just in its description. And the FTC says you can't bury the disclosure in a sea of hashtags.
The fact that the rules were flaunted so easily quickly built a culture of distrust. You can't be sure who's being genuine, especially when negative reviews have been bought as well. With the FTC imposing fines on fake reviews in 2024, we may finally see the end of this phenomenon. But for now, it's too soon to tell.
When they tried to make a crackdown in 2017, they ended up basically making sponsored content aspirational. And so then now you see the rise of fake sponsored content, which is people pretending that they have brand deals with luxury brands or aspirational brands because it's seen as such a status symbol to have a brand deal.
Number 8. Collagen improving facial elasticity. Though the average lifespan is longer than it's ever been, looking your age has become a cardinal sin. People all over are pressured to keep their youthful appearance.
Younger, more beautiful, more perfect. One single injection unlocks your DNA.
Some have turned to collagen-infused products that claim to maintain skin elasticity after the body stops naturally producing it. While it has been found to have moisturizing effects, the cells are too big to effectively breach through the skin, meaning those promises of reduced fine lines are exaggerated at best.
No, I know that they're not really noticeable and it's more of an emotion.
No, I can see them clear as day.
Oh. Well, good.
With the protein becoming a thriving industry, companies have realized they could profit off the insecurities of millions. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle and wearing sunscreen is all you should need to maintain what your body has made for free.
10 minutes in the sun can cause irreparable skin damage.
And constant shoulder tension creates a hunchback.
Fine, go. I hear melanoma is very in this year. Here, Casper, you better use this.
Number 7. Detox teas and skin supplements. The concept of being able to fully cleanse yourself is thrilling, but unfortunately impossible. Detox diets and teas have been around for years, promising weight loss and a clean gut.
From over 100 herbs and botanicals, bringing you energy, awareness, clarity, and a rush of well-being.
While some may experience the former, it's only due to the laxative-like effects found in certain ingredients. A slightly newer idea has been skin detoxification, which claims that the largest organ can purge negative particles with the help of supplements.
Magnesium is also a heavy metal chelator, so making sure you're optimizing your magnesium levels is really important. Most people do need to supplement. Always look for magnesium bisglycinate, my favorite type to take.
The science behind this is weak. Because there's no evidence they work, it's impossible for toxins to exit through the dermis, making it nothing but a gimmick. Both forms can be achieved through eating healthily and keeping yourself exfoliated and moisturized, which will feel better for your body and your wallet in the long run.
We exfoliate the dead skin cells of envy, and we detoxify his soul.
Spa day.
Spa day.
Number 6. LulaRoe Pyramid Scheme. Countless people dream of running a business from their own home. Legging company LulaRoe seemed to be a beacon for that demographic, until the rug was suddenly pulled from beneath them.
The complaints were rolling in, and people were posting, "Is this a pyramid scheme?"
The business model was seemingly simple. Potential sellers purchased inventory and then resold it. Distributors were expected to sink thousands of dollars into their first batch, and many learned that interest in the clothes was less than expected.
You know, people say things like, you couldn't do it, or your sales were dwindling at the end. My sales are dwindling at the end because I didn't want to do it anymore. I didn't want to be a part of the...
This was a classic multi-level marketing scheme, where a few people at the top make bank off the struggles of the people at the bottom. Despite its legal woes, LulaRoe still exists, and people are still risking their financial futures to sell for them.
I want to keep working and doing LulaRoe. I get excited. I have new inventory coming this week. New product, new styles.
Number 5. Made in Italy and Paris fashion mislabels. Who knew something as small as a clothing tag could hold so much significance? Clothes from style-heavy areas of the world, especially France and Italy, have become somewhat of a status symbol.
Imported chemise, French silk, handmade shirtwaist, English lisle, crepe de chine drawers.
Consumers want to believe they're buying pieces from countries with storied fashion histories and good labor practices. What many don't know is that the label is only partially honest.
More than 80% of the luxury bags in the world are made in China, but those luxury brands just won't acknowledge that. They take almost finished bags from China factories back to their own factories and just do the repackaging and logo installing.
While tags were made and stitched into the garments in those countries, most of the clothes themselves are made in the global south by exploited workers. There have been several recent ramifications to this phenomenon, including a €30 million fraud case. But it was President Trump's recent tariff plan that inspired several Chinese influencers to expose the truth on a broader scale.
For brands such as Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton, Hermes, all the way to Lululemon and Nike, as they say, their same factories produce the same products for a fraction of the cost. This creator, for instance, says this Dior bag that costs $6,000 in boutique only costs him $300 to make.
Number 4. Blue light protection products. Modern problems require modern solutions. Or do they? There are products made to protect us from the sun's UV rays, but in recent years, more people are exposed to light through screens.
A present for us both. Yep, come on, we're heading to the showers.
Constant exposure to this blue light can result in dry eyes and cataracts. Companies have attempted to profit off this newfound health fear by creating skincare supposedly designed to protect from the harmful effects.
Meet Reflect is the skincare collection that's for everyone who uses a screen.
They've utilized popular influencers to push it, with streamers and TikTok stars alike creating new lines.
I'm on my phone and my laptop a lot, and if you don't know, the blue light that comes from devices can actually cause skin fatigue. So this is clinically proven to help protect your skin from those artificial blue lights.
There's limited research on blue light's correlation to skin damage, making the item's proposed solutions nothing more than speculation. Experts have found that, for now, regular sunscreens do the trick, cutting out the need for newer, more expensive alternatives.
If you already have a sunscreen that is untinted that you like, put that sunscreen on first, let it dry, and then go in with your foundation or your CC cream on top. The first layer is going to be protecting you from UV light, and then that foundation with iron oxides is going to be protecting you from blue light. So it's kind of like a 1-2 punch.
Number 3. Clean beauty, all natural and organic labels. Some labels may promise the world, but it doesn't mean they can be trusted. It's easy to see something labeled as clean or organic and automatically assume it'll have no ill effect on the body.
And so it's really left up to manufacturer interpretation. You'll see clean, you'll see non-toxic, and it's really not regulated. But there are some groups that have created officially sanctioned labels because they have a little bit more rigor.
With so many beauty products containing known carcinogens, it makes sense that an alternative option be created. However, the lack of regulation in the industry as a whole has led to various corporations having different definitions of clean.
So unfortunately, the FDA doesn't define exactly what makes something clean or natural. So as a board-certified dermatologist, I like to spend the time educating my patients on what skincare really means, what ingredients to look for, what to avoid.
Many still sell things that are riddled with potentially dangerous ingredients. Organic cosmetics aren't any better, with the Food and Drug Administration confirming that goods with natural ingredients aren't automatically healthier than synthetic ones. It just goes to show that you can't trust companies, even ones that claim to want to help.
Clean beauty will have you believe that putting chemicals on your skin is bad for you, when in reality, their products have just as many, if not hundreds more chemicals than any other non-clean brand.
Number 2. Creams that make cellulite and stretch marks disappear. There's seemingly nothing corporations love more than profiting off insecurity. Where there's something to dislike, there's a product offering to fix it.
Banish your blemishes to decay. Cellulite eyes will fade away. Hey, have a Bijon frisee.
Businesses have been peddling creams and touting miracle cures for decades, and they haven't become any less insidious. For cellulite, no amount of ointment can get rid of unreachable fat cells beneath the skin. At best, they can slightly reduce their appearance.
You know, skinny girls can have it, bigger girls can have it, all races have it. So, you know, it has nothing to do with the fat. It's directly related to the condition of the fascia underneath the skin.
The same goes for stretch marks, which might fade a little but may never go away. It's easier said than done, but radical self-acceptance and destigmatizing normal body conditions are simpler and less expensive than creams that may never provide the results you desire.
Well, vanishing cream was something that grown-up people use to make things invisible.
Invisible? What kind of things?
Oh, unsightly liver spots, age marks, stuff like that.
Does it really work?
Well, no, but your mother likes to pretend it does.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Fast fashion sustainable collections.
If you're paying $5 for a t-shirt, think about if you were going to sew that t-shirt, wouldn't it be more than $5, right? It's not a thing, right? That $5 t-shirt, something somewhere was hurting the environment or potentially hurting laborers or something like that.
By now, many are aware of fast fashion's disastrous impact on the environment. Some brands have tried to dance around controversy by releasing collections claiming to be sustainable or starting clothes recycling programs, all while obfuscating the real truth.
And where some just see scraps and leftovers, we see the beginning of something new. Because we're changing fashion, starting with the things that used to be thrown away.
Research has confirmed that while these companies put on a front of caring about the earth, there's little proof that they're actually reducing their carbon footprint and emissions. Additionally, many continue to horrifically mistreat the workers making these clothes. with countless rights violations being committed. It's proof that some corporations only care enough about social issues to earn another dollar, and that consumers should be extra critical before financially enabling them.
The Swedish fast fashion giant H&M is currently investigating 20 alleged instances of labor abuse at garment factories.
Which of these scams do you think is the most insidious? Let us know in the comments below.
It's a bombshell source of pollution in so many different ways.